You swore love passed you by, but look, time bowed for them to find you. They saw your scars and whispered, I've waited lifetimes just to love them. You feared being too much, they said. You are everything I prayed would exist. You taught them how to carry fire, now they offer you warmth without burning. Their youth isn't ignorance, it's remembrance. They remembered your soul before you forgot its worth. You thought your story was over, they turned your goodbye into a beginning. You walked through ruin, they built a cathedral where you collapsed. You're not too late, you were just too sacred to rush. They weren't born when you broke, but they were born to help you heal. This is not a second chance, this is the first one that was never stolen. They love you in the tense you forgot to dream in, present. You call it impossible, the universe calls it finally. You feared their age would outgrow you, but their soul bowed to yours. They didn't fall in love with your youth, they fell in love with your becoming. You are not their lesson, you are their prayer answered in a form they never expected. They didn't choose you despite your past, they chose you because of your truth. What if they're not too young? What if you're finally seen beyond age? You thought you needed fixing, they saw you as a sacred masterpiece in motion. They didn't meet you late, they met you right after you bloomed from ashes. They don't make you feel young again, they make you feel alive again. You survived for this moment, to be loved in a language you never knew existed. They don't want the version you pretend to be, they ache for the soul beneath. You called it a mistake, they called it the moment God whispered, now. They carry stars in their eyes and rest in your storm without fear. You never had to earn their love, you just had to exist. They knew your shadow and still reached for your hand. That's not youth, that's divinity. You thought they'd leave when they saw your cracks, they poured gold in every one. You didn't seduce them with charm, you disarmed them with truth. You wanted time to stop, they offered eternity in their gaze. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. You were a secret the universe kept safe until they were ready to remember you. Their love doesn't erase the years, it honors them with every vow. You weren't too late, the world just had to grow them strong enough to reach you. You called yourself unlovable, they call you home. You didn't lose time, you distilled it, that's why they drink you like holy water.